All right, testing one, two, three. Hello, can you all see the screen? So, good evening, everyone. So, testing one, two, three. Can you all hear me and look at the screen? Can you all see the screen? Should be no problem, right? All right, I will start in 2 minutes. So make sure you all can invite your friends and families to join these sharing sessions. Today, I will be talking about how to develop a good trading plan, and I think that is very beneficial for all of you, especially for those beginners. So if you all have any questions, please don't hesitate to leave down the questions in the chat box. I will try my best to answer everyone's. All right, I think time is up. So let's go. Okay, can you all hear me? I think the line is not doing good. Somehow my video is lagging. All right. Anyway, I think it's my there's some technical problems. So if you all can hear my voice, I will just continue. All right. So I just introduce myself. Today, my name is Ming, and I'm been a full-time trader for the past 7 years. I do trade forex, um, stocks, and also option tradings, and also automated trading strategies like grid trading. So today I will be talking about how to develop a good trading plans. So usually for beginners, many of newbies in trading, they didn't really develop a good trading plans. So if we don't develop a good trading plans, um, actually we are planned to fail, because without a good plan, we can't execute the plan properly. So if you want to develop a good trading plans, usually we have to go through some thinking. Just like you doing a business, you must have a good plans to execute it. If not, you will failure. All right. So today I will be talking about how to develop a good trading plans and how it can help us to like become a good success traders, become a profitable traders. And then, yeah, so today I will be talking about all these, like understanding your trading goals, choosing trading styles, and do risk management, develops entry and exit strategies. I also will be talking about psychological discipline, and also talking about backtesting and review. All right, so we must understand our trading goals, like why you start the trades or start the investment at the first place. Many of us don't really actually knows the plans, and like we do active. You want to have active incomes or you want to have passive incomes. Yeah, so before we really start to execute a trade, usually we need to think through all of this. Like if you want to do an active income, then you want to just earn the price of difference. You hit and runs, or you sell the shares when hit a certain goals. However, if you want to do a passive incomes, then you can maybe do sales options, or maybe you invest in dividend stocks, or you use like grid trading, these automated trading strategies. So we need to determine which style we want to go to use in tradings or investing. Many of us like initially intended to become a active incomes, like you want to have active incomes in trading or investing. However, trades sometimes can turn into investing. So there is no a strict, a very decisive directions in tradings or investings. So all this we have to plan a trade so that we can really focus it with discipline. Uh, it's not, it sounds very easy, but actually it's very, I think most of the newbies will face these common mistakes, that they don't follow their own initial plans. All right. So if you want to have a passive income, make sure we focus on the dividend stocks, or like automated trading strategies like grid trading, and also maybe we do sell options. So for those who don't understand what is sell options or automated trading strategies like grid trading, make sure you all follow this use smart trading weekend, a weekly trading class, so that you all can we have a free lessons for you all. So make sure you all follow us closely. All right. So talks about active income or passive income. We need to decide what trading style we need to choose. There is long term and also short terms, and many of us actually like, if initially they wanted to invest for long terms, but they don't have a exact good plans, so they start in the stocks when they sell the stocks, or they are in a complete manner because they don't know what to do. Sometimes they decide to become long-term investors when the stock price went up. But however, when the price goes down, they tend to sell low. So it's like their plan is keep on changing, and we want to avoid it. We need to plan a trade before we enter, because once you enter the trades, you can't really do anything other than waiting the outcomes. So if you want to become a short-term traders, we need to have a we need to use like technical analysis to do a trade, like plan the entry and also plan the exits. And then if the market price retrace, we need to think that we want to cut loss or we want to add more shares in order to average down the market price. So after we decide our goals, next we need to decide our trading styles. So yeah, like let's say now I want to invest in Nvidia. So what is the plan? What if the market share price like drops a lot? Did I want to cut loss, or did I want to do I need to average down? All these have to plan thoroughly. All right. So many of us didn't have a really exact plan. So we keep on swinging, changing between long term or short term. So this is not how trading or investing should be, because if we keep on changing our styles, our outcomes will be not consistent, and the result is definitely not consistent and definitely not profitable. So after understands which style do we choose, so we need to determine the risk management. We need to do a risk management. So once we do an entry, how much can we afford to lose? All right. So how much can we afford to lose? What it means by risk to reward ratio? It means like it means if you lose 1%, like if the risk reward ratio is 1 to 2, you lose 1 and you win 2. Let me give you some examples. So let's say the risk reward is 1 to 3. It means that, and then with the winning rates 30%, in 10 rounds of trading, even though you lose 7 times, which is 7%, but each time you win 3. 1 to 3 means you lose 1, and each trade you lose 1 or win 3. So even though with low winning rates like 30%, if you lose 7 times in 10 rounds, then you only lose 7%. However, if you win 3 times, 3 times 3 equals to 9%. So even though you have 30% winning rates, but with the risk reward of 1 to 3, each time you lose 1, and then every time you win 3, even though you lose 7 times, even though you got 30% winning rate, you still got a 2% net profit. So this is how professional traders they do their trades. Most of the people don't have this concept. If you face that, you face a lot of huge losses in your portfolio. The, the first problem will be mainly and highly possible is this risk management. You don't have a proper risk reward expectations in this trade or this investment. Once your account is drops more than 50%, let's say your capital drops 50%, the remaining balance needs to have exact 100% returns to only break even. Think about it. It's very important in trading or investing, because your capital is everything. Once you didn't plan how to manage your portfolio or manage your balance, manage your capitals, in the end, the odds is highly unfavorable to you. All right. So if you want to do a good trading, the risk reward must come through your mind. None of us, if you all don't do this risk management, you are essentially face like you essentially will lose. You will become unprofitable. So if you all have any questions about these risk rewards, so please let me know. If any questions about trading, please let me know. I try my best to answer you all. So today I think internet's got some problems, so you can't see me like live. Yeah, the videos some problems. So I'm sorry about that. So then, so how do we do entry, like in tradings? Like I just share you all with you all some easy examples. Sometimes we don't need some complicated indicators or technical analysis. For me, I just use support and resistance. And then after I determine the support and resistance, I do breakouts and I search for breakouts, re-entry, retest, and for re-entry. So let me give you all some examples. All right. Maybe all right, I think this is the famous one. Tesla. All right. So this for case study. So how actually we do an entry. So first of all, we can see that here, all right. So here is the top, which is the resistance. So we can see that here got a lot of supports because it bounced up from here. And then it breaks down, breaks down, retest this area, and then drops out. So here got another support, and the supports can if it, after it breaks the supports, it eventually tests back these previous supports, and then these previous supports didn't manage to close above these zones. So we can say that the supports it become the resistance, and then we try to plot another um, previous resistance, previous resistance. So what we can see it here, we can see that the Tesla is bouncing between supports to resistance, and then it breaks down the supports, tested, break out, and retest the previous supports to become resistance, and then it keeps on dropping. So first of all, we try to draw the support and resistance, right? And then we try not to do anything between all these range. When the price is between this area, we try not to do anything because most of us have tend to keep on open the trade. However, there is no any support or resistance. We try to enter at the daily support or resistance. So this is the ideas of how we see support and resistance. All right. So resistance breaks out another resistance, retest, breaks out, didn't manage to go up, breaks the previous resistance, retest it back. Then we can consider to enter here. Then we try to sell it at the next, like if we sell, do a short at the resistance, we try to sell it at the supports. And then if the supports breaks, we wait it to retrace back to the previous supports. And then here got rejection, right? So the previous supports become resistance again. So the price can be likely trending down because it's keep on breaking the support. So this is how we do a support and resistance entry. Basically, we just draw the support resistance and then we try to trade between this area only, this support resistance area. We don't do anything between all these middle in the middle of the price. All right. So break out, break down the resistance, the support, and then it tested it back, and then it rejects. We try to enter it upon rejections. All right, and then maybe the colors will be the high and the around high, and then this one another test didn't manage to close above, then we reject, we entry here, then our colors maybe around here, then we try to hold until next previous resistance. All right, so now the trend is I think likely trending down, so we must look at the next um, next support. Next support I think around here is the gap or here. All right, so just determines between all this area and then you are good to go. Try not to trade between all these support resistance area here. Try not to trade all these support resistance area. All right, if you all have any maybe any ideas on any stocks want to look at, or maybe I can give another examples. I think recently tech stock is not doing good. So yeah. So we can see that this is the high, and then here is another support resistance. And this is support. So what we can see now is like this is the high will be the resistance, and then this is a support. This is a support, and then it breaks down. It retested back to the previous support, and then this support become resistance. It pushes it down. It retraced back again. It didn't manage to go close above again. Then, if to be safe, we need the closing below this area. Then we are looking down it to go down, or it goes up first, then retrace back, then we enter here to go up. However, the odds here, because now the market approach is not doing very good, then we can look at the sell maybe if there is a signal. So we don't do anything between all this area. We don't do this without all this area. We wait the price to come it back. Then we only do some decisions to enter whether we want to enter ourselves. So we don't need to look at too many indicators. Basically, first we determine the trends. We look at the support and resistance and all this. Then it's enough for us to. Then we plan how much we want to risk. Let's say you want to risk 100, and then what we can do here is want to so here we can see it's 1 to 4. So if you like cut loss $100, you are aiming to aim $400. So this is how we do a trade. We need to know the $100 can be like maybe 1%, you risk 1% of your capitals. So this is how we plan our trades. And if you only use 1% or even 0.5%, which is recommended risk only 0.5% of your capitals, eventually you can earn a lot because you are finding a risk reward ratios that more than 1.2, 1 to 2. All right. So this is how we plan the trade. If your trades didn't have these trading plans, eventually you just plan to fail. And then you don't know how much you need to cut. Because if you risk only just 0.5% or 1%, you won't feel any emotional stress, right? If you don't have emotional stress, you tend to do a good trade, and then you can hold through all the support and resistance. All right. So actually, like trading plan is not that hard. Just we need to manage the psychological stress ourselves. So if if break if we break all this, and then maybe we can wait another, then it can drop. This is another support. So we don't do anything between all these area. All right, don't trade between all these area. We try to trade between the swing high and the swing low. Swing high, the support. Try to trade between all these area. All right. So this is how I look at the markets, and today I share with you all. This is how we plan our trades based on support and resistance and breakout retest, breakout retest, breakout retest. Didn't break out, go back, retest again, and then you see if there is some rejections here or not. So till now, do you all have any other questions? The famous. So yeah, so for this one NVIDIA, I think it's almost the same. Here got a lot of support resistance, breakout, and then it goes back to the previous resistance. We wait here, rejections. Then now we try to um, yeah, I think yeah, this, so we don't do anything to be safe. We don't do anything between all these areas. We try to wait at the support and resistance to be safe. So this just trading actually is just a matter of patience. You just wait at those importance areas, and then you look for the reversal signal, and then you plan your risk, then you do a trade and you entry, and then you just leave it. Eventually it hit your targets or only tip or cut loss. So what we can do is just wait. Just be emotional steady. Don't be too frustrated or too needy in the markets. Don't do revenge trades. Make sure everything you must have a calm. Make sure you are very calm to do a trade. All right. So just now I've been talking about like develops entries and exit strategies. Then next, this is the most important one, which is the psychological disciplines. Most of us keep on changing our plans, and then if you don't have very calm emotions, in tradings, you are highly to do many stupid mistakes. You tend to cut low and then buy high. You tend to chase high. You tend to didn't follow your strategies. You tend to do revenge trading. You tend to FOMO. FOMO, which means is fear of missing out. You can't hold your emotions when the price goes up a lot or goes down a lot. So all this we have to think thoroughly, that because psychology will affect our decisions in making trades. If we keep on doing the stupid mistakes in the trades, we are likely lose a lot in long terms. We will likely it's very hardly to become profitable in long terms. So all these you all have to consider before opening a trade. When you open a trade, you can't do anything already. Everything is you just everything you cannot do anything, and all you can do is just wait for the results coming out. Either it hit your TP, take profits levels, or either it hit your cut loss. It's just as simple as ABC. If you keep on staring at the markets all the day, you are likely you're likely not profitable based on my experience, because it means that you are not confident with your strategies, and then you don't know what and then your emotion must be very unstable because you keeps on follow the up and downs of the markets. So everything here I share with you all is based on why most of the people fail in trading. And this is my experience too. So I just want to share with you all how to become profitable. And then all this, we need to look at it. Trading is not that easy, and it's the hardest way to earn easiest money. And psychology is a very um, important factors in achieving success in trading. If you risk too much, you tend to do stupid stuff because it's very stressful, and then you feel the hype, and the hype equals to the hypes of gambling. So we try to eliminate all those hype that gambling mindsets, and remember, just try to make yourself as calm as water when you do a trade. This is just my advice, and then yeah, this is just a sharing sessions. I just share my experience, and I do hope you all can benefit from my experience. Then after you have all those stuff, you need to keep on backtesting and do a review. What is backtesting? Backtesting means you're looking back at the previous charts. Like let's say you keep on draw the support resistance, you look back at the previous charts, then you do a simulations, entry and exits. Then when you see a lot of charts and then you practice a lot, then you have some ideas. You have some photographic memories about how the chart pattern forms. So this is if you looks a lot of charts, do many studies on charts. If you see a patterns that keep on repeating, then we just keep on trading those successful repeating trading chart patterns. And then another very important thing is journaling. When we do trades, we need to keep on journaling. Sometimes we do mistakes, so we need to fix that by stating it down to alert us from doing same mistakes next time. So all these things we must do, and we must learn how to do in order to become a successful, profitable traders. If not, once with no disciplines, or once with no knowledge, or once with those without any plans before enters the trades, will face a very hard time in to become a very profitable traders. So today actually is not that much to talk about. So to summarize all what I shared just now, first you need to become a successful traders. You need to understand what is your goals. Like if you want to become a traders, then my goals will be become a traders but not investors. Then I want to do a short-term trade. Then what is my risk management when I do an entry? How much can I afford to lose? How much trade I do per day? When let's say I limit my trade 2 trade per day, then I won't enter it 3 days a 3 trades a day to avoid revenge trading. After I got a good risk management, then I enter based on my strategies. Then I need to have a good uh, psychological mindset, which is I always stay as calm as water when I do a trade. How I stay as calm as water, I do risk amount that I won't feel stressed about it, and I do an entry based on my many times back test or review and understanding about the markets. So after all these um, I determine all these elements in my trading plans, I will execute it. Once I opens the buy, I press down the buy buttons, there's no returns for me. And then I just wait for the results. This is how trading should be. All right. So if you're okay, so for today sharing sessions, I share with you all how to become a successful or profitable traders. So let me know if you all have any questions from now. Is there any questions for everyone's here? Seems like today there is not much questions. And then yeah. So this is my contact numbers. If you all have WeChat, you all can consider to add my WeCom or just join the Telegram groups. Inside there, there's not much people, but we try to build a community so that we can share more knowledge or share more ideas in the Telegrams in the future. So let me know if you all learn benefits from my sharings, and hope that you all can follow USmart for more uh, weekly class sections. And then we try our best to give benefits, quality contents to USmart users. If you all don't have any questions, I will end my sessions here today. Now, I think there is no questions here. So just remember, do plan risk management and keep on backtesting your strategies. Then keep your emotions in check. And then and then follow your trading goals. And then when um, everything is good, just buy and wait the results. This is just as simple as ABC in trading. All right. If you all don't have any questions, then I will end my sessions here today. All right. All right. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming to my sharing sessions. I do hope you all make markets with you all. And yeah, good night.